Hey, this is amazing Troy, and I want to welcome you guys again. If you're watching this, it means you're a member of our GIC Deal Finders. So I just want to share a few tidbits with you about what our top locator, Andre Williams, did in the last 12 months. In the last 12 months, Andre has made close to $60,000, right? And he's been involved in all these properties. Given that Andre gets paid, $5,000 on each property. On some of this property, he actually made close to $8,000, $7,500, because he was involved in, not only buying the property, locating it, and after we bought it, was involved in the fix-up and the rehab. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what Andre did so you could do the same. And so over the next several months, I want you to focus on the videos we're going to be sharing with you on the psychology behind all of these properties, how we found them, how long it took to find the owner, how we negotiated it, and the role that Andre played in each one, so you could do the same for yourself and make money. This money is real. That's why they call it real estate. The money is real, and if you want to participate, you need patience, you need somebody to teach you, and you need to do the follow-up, all right? So the process we've designed is to allow you to interact with us, do some of the follow-up yourself, right? So you can make money. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme where you just, throw a property at us and then you expect a check in the mail. There's some involvement of yourself in it, in terms of sometimes helping us to locate the properties, making some phone calls, and making sure the property you submit to us is real. And so sometimes when you see your property pending, it's not like we're not doing anything on it. We are actually sometimes actively looking for the owner. And until we find the owner, we can make a deal. I mean, it's as simple as that. Nobody can sell your property or transfer a property to you until you have the person that is entitled. So I want you to follow me, and I'm going to show you all the things that Andre have done over the past 12 months, so you can do it for yourself. Starbucks, because I had to meet Andre today because I'm on my way somewhere. So Andre just got another check.
Another check, you guys.
Let me see. That's what, $3,000. Yeah. I mean, that's like your number 4 check.
Yeah, like weekly.
Okay. And so this is another deal that came from other deals that we were working on.
Right.
And so Andre wanted to tell me that he did a lot of work on this deal. Yeah.
Well, I was just saying that, because learning from these experiences, it definitely helps to have somebody that knows what they're doing. But dealing with irate clients, I mean, it's another world, but definitely worth it. And just the experience you get, I mean, it's priceless. So I was just messing around with Tony, and I told him, hey, you know what? I need a bonus for the headaches you've been putting me through this client. But anyways, I'm just grateful to be working with GIC, and just hope to look forward to more deals.
But even if the client is irate, you have to calm them down, right?
Yeah, well, that was the whole process. I was trying to most of the time was spent on calming her down and being yelled at the same time. But I mean, it definitely, like I said, the experience of dealing with different types of clients and knowing how. And
personalities, correct, exactly.
So you get the hands-on. That's what I'm saying. With hands-on experience, you learn all those types of things and how to handle different personalities, for sure.
So what's it like to be getting all these checks?
Hey, what can I say? It's just motivation.
Let me show them your new car that you just bought. It's Andre's new car. I mean, so this is like this is the third car you bought.
Yes, try your third one. Yeah.
This is the third one he's bought since he joined GIC. Damn.
Yeah, man.
One of his latest projects. This is probably house number 9 or 10. Yeah. Andre is a top deal locator. Not only does he locate the deal over the last 12 months, he's been able to get involved in actually rehabbing it. And so this is his handwork right here. Look at this landscape. We should have seen this place when we first got it. It was like a dump. I mean, it was a dump. I was afraid to spend so much money on it, but now that I came here, I'm actually glad we spent the money, and hopefully we're going to get all our money out. Because anybody walked in here, they would be glad, to have a home like this. So I'm going to let Andre talk a little bit about what he did and what he's accomplished over the last 12 months. And just before I'm done, this is another one of Andre's rights. I keep talking about that. He's got 3 of them at this point in the last 1 year. Okay, so okay, go ahead.
Well, basically, this is another project we've worked on, and so working with GIC, we have the opportunity to get hands-on experience with what it takes to get a property developed, finished, and completed. So I have my little work crew, and we were out here basically putting down the landscape. I got a few bids on putting in landscape, and they were kind of high. So we thought, you know what, let's get the material ourselves, and we'll get learning experience out of it, and let's do it ourselves. And so it turned out great, so you guys can look at it.
So I want you to talk about the experience of people that went through those 3-day seminars. Do they ever get a chance to do this?
No, they don't. That's the thing. They get books and materials, but never. I don't find that they get the hands-on experience that they would acquire likewise.
So how will you compare the experience and education and the skill you've acquired over the last 12 months to somebody who wants to go out and do this?
Well, the difference is I'm actually doing it opposed to sitting back wanting to do it and wanting to get the knowledge to do it. I'm actually, when I met Tony, he basically took me on and put me out there. And so by doing so, I'm in the trenches. I'm actually doing the work, doing what it takes to be successful in this business. And so it's like comparing apples to oranges. There's no comparison. So.
Now, according to the statistics, 95% of the people out there that go to seminar year in, year out, right. Millions and millions of people, okay, they never buy a single property. So, they go to one seminar, pay $5,000, $10,000, then they couldn't buy anything. They say, well, let me go to another one, right? So they keep going and going. What is the major difference between those people and you?
Well, I think the difference is they don't have someone there to actually push them forward. So you get stuck, because it's easy to go to a seminar and get educated, but then the next step is, how do you go out and get the deals? When you find a deal, what do you do with it? And so to have someone there to guide you to each and every step it takes to get a project done or completed, or to complete a task that's before you, that's very imperative to be successful. So working with GIC, that is what I've gotten compared to just going and getting educated in a seminar or something like that.
So one thing. All right, this is amazing, Tony. I'm on the phone on Skype with Andre. Andre is our #1 apprentice student, and he's dressed up. Why are you dressed up? All you had to do was do a walkthrough, and then you dressed up like you're going to some freaking interview.
You gotta do the part the whole time, right?
Whatever. Okay, so we had a walkthrough today on Geraldo, right? And so, and Andre called me as usual, panicking, told him we have some problems. I mean, it's like, what do you mean we have problems, Andre? I asked you yesterday, is everything fine? You said it was fine, correct?
Yeah.
So how did we get problems overnight?
Well, one of the problems that I have, see, we've been dealing with this fireplace issue. And the fireplace is pretty much a problem because we don't have the parts. And we're waiting on the manufacturers to give us the parts or to install the parts. And so we've been waiting on them, and they've been giving us the parts and having to send the parts back. And all this time that it's taken to get this done. So now it's almost time to close, and we still don't have the parts. And so anyways, I was there this morning at the fireplace store, and they were telling me the company that can only get these particular parts because the unit is so old that only this company has these parts. They're going through a big merger with some other company, and they're all over the place. So I guess this is why they're having this issue of finding the parts that we need. Anyway, so it's causing an issue for us to get our stuff done.
Okay, that's your one. What's the other problem?
And then the other one is the garbage disposal. I mean, this is a brand new garbage disposal, okay? The first time the inspector came and he we turned the thing on, it was a screw stuck in there. Okay, so I was able to see the screw, and so I was able to get it out of there. Okay, and then we kind of blasted water and everything through there to try to flush out anything that might else be there, and it was fine. So it sounded fine, and so we thought that problem was fixed. Okay, so I hadn't turned it on since then. Okay, so that was fine. But then we go to turn it on this morning when they do a final walkthrough, and it's making all this noise again. So we're going to likely have to replace that. So those are the two issues we ran into this morning.
Okay, so when I asked you yesterday if everything was fine, and you told me it was fine, I took back to the bank.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. As far as the like I said, the fireplace, we both know that one we're still waiting on. So they even I thought we had told the seller or the buyers that if we don't get those parts in time, we'll just pass it on to them because everything's paid for. That they can just have it installed once they move in, settle in, and they get the parts. That all that will be taken care of. Now, as far as the garbage disposal, once that thing was fine, I shut it off. Okay, I didn't deal with it anymore. It sounded fine to me. But apparently something else is loose in there. So when they go to turn the switch on, they make this noise. So that was unsuspected. So I didn't know that was an issue there, or that we had.
So what did the agent tell you?
The agent was more or less concerned about the fireplace issue.
Okay, this is another one of Andre's properties. As you can see right there in the background is his truck. This property took us 6 months, close to 6 months, to find the owner. All right. Eventually we found the owner, we negotiated the deal, and we finally closed on the property. So so sometimes when you submit a property and you think, well, that there's nobody there and your property is pending and nobody's looking at it. Yeah, we are looking at every property, and we can only wait until we find the owner. So over the next several months, you're going to get videos like this, and I'm going to take you through each of the properties that Andre has been involved in, through the purchase and the rehab and stuff like that. Okay, so this is one of the first videos you're going to get. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, email us, and if you're not a member of GIC Deal Finders, you could click below and join us, so that you could be part of the real estate industry. And like I stated earlier, the money is real, and that's why they call it real estate. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Bye.